what the myth really says, and why it still exists. Let's talk about the myth. Because for generations it's been talking about us. The myth says black fathers are absent, missing, unchecked, uninterested. And it's been repeated so often that many people stopped asking where it came from. Here's what matters. That myth didn't come from our homes. It didn't come from our children. And it didn't come from the men who wake up every day trying to hold their families together. The myth came from repetition, from systems that rewarded simple explanations, from stories that were easier to tell than the truth sitting right in front of us. Over time, repetition became familiarity, and familiarity became belief. That's how the myth survived, not because it was accurate, but because it was convenient. The reason the myth still exists today isn't because reality hasn't changed. It exists because narratives don't update themselves. Once a story is accepted, it keeps circulating even when evidence challenges it. And the longer it goes unchallenged, the more it shapes perception, policy, and expectation. The cost of that myth is real. Families judged before they're known. Mothers carrying weight they never created. Fathers proving presence before being believed. Children learning to navigate an identity shaped by assumptions they didn't choose. All of this grows from one repeated lie. This series exists to slow the conversation down. Not to argue, not to assign blame, but to replace assumption with clarity and repetition with truth. Because when you examine the myth carefully, it doesn't hold up. The myth survived because it was repeated. It will end because it's examined. This is breaking the myth. And this conversation continues. Learn more at catruthwell.com.